Hello, Realm of Crypto Army. Welcome back to the channel. Got another short video for you guys today. Before I get started, I just want to say this video is for entertainment purposes only, and please do your due diligence before investing. And I also ask if you guys hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you guys can get all of my content when it is uploaded. And also, I want you guys to, I would ask if you guys could also share my content. Okay, that will really help out the channel and get us out into the universe. All right. So today I'm just going to show you guys a method of how I find cheap cryptos. Now, I'm going to say like this, and this is what has brought me a lot of success in finding my earlier cryptos. Now, I did make a video about how to find newer cryptos when it comes to Launchpad. So if you guys haven't seen that video, please check that video out. You can go to the video section. I got to get my cards up here so I can start linking those videos. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, you guys, so you got to bear with me. But for the moment, I can just ask if you guys would just scroll through my other videos and find the Launchpad video, how to find earlier cryptos. But this is one of my other ways of finding cryptos, and I must say like this. Like, I don't know the time you guys have on your hand, but I do be having time on my hands, okay? And what I do with that time is I use that time wisely to just look for new investments. You know, like I told you guys in some other videos, you know, when everybody, back in the day, when everybody was looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin and investing in all those top cryptos, you know, I was looking for new projects. Okay, I was like, when a lot of everybody was investing in those cryptos, I was looking for projects, and I found like, you know, I found like Doge and Cardano. Like, I actually got some comments asking me how did I find a lot of my projects early. Were they on like these crazy or third-party exchanges and all of that? And what a lot of those individuals are talking about is they're talking about, they're asking me if a lot of the early cryptos I found, were they on like some other kind of, like some other kind of third party exchanges like the ones you have today. Okay, and what a lot of individuals got to understand is that back in like 2013, 14, 15, all of that, a lot of that stuff didn't exist. None of that existed. You had most of the cliche exchanges today, you know, that you have. You know, I don't even know if Robinhood was out back then. It might have been, but you had like Coinbase, Bittrex, Gate.io. You know, you had those exchanges. You had like the main exchanges. You see what I'm saying? So they didn't know. I found those coins on those exchanges. Okay, so and what I was doing was, like I said, when everybody was investing in it, I was looking for newer projects. You know, the thing is with those earlier projects, when individuals ask me that I find earlier projects on those kind of exchanges, is this: I found them on the main exchanges, not Coinbase, but like Bittrex and Gate.io. And of course, everybody look at those projects now as these big projects. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this: when I found these projects early, nobody cared about them. Like, a lot of people care about these projects now because they're out there. Nobody cared about Cardano when Cardano first came out. Why? Because a lot of individuals did not know about it. They didn't even care to look for a lot of these early projects, or they just didn't know how to look for these early projects. Do you understand? I did a lot of boring work. I did a lot of reading and stuff like that. That's what a lot of individuals don't want to do nowadays. They don't want to do the boring work. The gems is in the boring work. Okay, and so when Cardano came out, it was out for a good little, a hot little minute before everybody started catching on to it. I would say within a year, like when Cardano was out, and Doge was out, that a lot of individuals really did not pay much attention to it. Why? Because they were investing in like, the Bitcoins and stuff like that. Okay, so yes, I found it early, but a lot of individuals just they weren't into the earlier projects like that. Okay, so one of the things I used to do back then, and I still do it a little bit, and you guys have to have some time, you have to have patience doing this, is I used to go right here to Coin Market Cap. Okay, so we right here at Coin Market Cap, and what I used to do is this. I had other ways of finding them, but I still think this is actually a good way to find not only newer cryptos, but cheaper cryptos. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to look for those and what to look for on those cryptos. So as you can see, we have a list. It goes from 1 to, what it goes to? 1 to 100, I think. Okay, yeah, it goes from 1 to 100, and as you can see, you have all of these pages here, okay, down the bottom. Now, I'm not saying do this for all of these pages. You can go as many pages as you want to. Like I said, I used to do this because I had time on my hand, and I've went all the way up to as far as page 60. Okay, so this is what I used to do. Let me see. Okay, so of course these are the expensive prices. So what I used to do is I used to do this. You go here to price, and you hit price, and you always you see if you click it, it goes from the high price, and if you click price again, it goes to the low price. So if we look up here, what we got up here, we got SHIB. Okay, and SHIB is currently number 12. So you always want to look at the lowest prices on each page, and that's what I do. Okay, so if I was to click on SHIB, which SHIB is the lowest price on this page, I would go to SHIB, and one thing you want to look at, the market cap, because the market cap tells you a lot. You're not only looking at the cheap price, but like I said, you want to look at the market cap, because the market cap tells you the kind of activity that this project is getting. You want to see money that's going into this project. You also want to check out the circulating supply and the max supply. Okay, and you also want to check out the volumes, if it got some good volume. You also want to come down here and check out the holders. Okay, and if the holders are looking good, if a lot of that stuff is adding up, and it's just the basic stuff, you can write them down on your paper and do your research on these projects. Also, do some reading on them. Go read the white paper. This right here, if you come over here where it says white paper, this is where you find a lot of the white paper. We can click on, let me see, is it going to let me? I don't like giving a lot of access to, well, anyway, I don't know what's going on with that, and it might have been because I declined that thing. But this is the white paper right here, okay? So you guys can look at the white papers. You guys can read up on them, okay? And when you're done with that, you can come back. Now, let me see. Now, if you come back, it is going to start over. So this is another strategy I do. So you guys don't have to keep going, because let's say if you at page 2 or 3 or some craziness like that, and you back out with the arrow, it's going to start all the way back from Bitcoin again, and it's going to start from the high. So what I usually do is, okay, so I see the SHIB is the cheapest coin on page 1, so I will write down SHIB, or I will pull up another number, or not another number, but I pull up another page. So let's type in coin market cap. Okay, so I pull up coin market cap, and I would type in SHIB. Let's look for SHIB, and then you can do your research like this. Okay, Okay, you can do all your research on this page, and then you can go over to the next page, which is here, and keep going down. Okay, so when you've done all of your due diligence on that page, you go down. Okay, and you see how, sorry about that, guys, my mouse is acting up today. Okay, and now we're going to go to page 2. Okay, and it's not just, don't just look at the cheapest number 1. Look at the cheapest number 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, so now we're on page 2. As you can see, it's starting from 101. All right, and what's the cheapest on here? The cheapest on here is Doge Lawn Mars. Okay, and then you got Wink Link right here. You got Dent. You know, you got all of these nice projects. This is how I found a lot of my nice projects, y'all. On one of my videos, I show you guys that I had Verge. Verge is actually a good project. I got into that years ago. Okay, so you would look at Doge Lawn Mars, all of these ones over here. You would come over here to your next page, and you would type in Doge. There we go, right there. Okay, and you would actually do your research. Look at the market cap, you look at the volume, you look at the circulating supply, and you look at your holders, and you got your white paper right. Well, does it have a white paper? It has a white paper somewhere in here. Let me see. It has a white paper somewhere, but you guys get the point. Okay, you will look at all, do your due diligence. You know, like I said, this stuff takes time. Like, I found a lot of successful projects, y'all, and I'm telling you, I've set a day. I can do this for like hours. I've went all the way up as far as like page 60 something, page 70 something. I know y'all like, man, that dude. But this is how y'all find y'all good projects all day. Okay, y'all got a lot of y'all got to be willing to put in the time and the work. Like I said, this is a lot of boring work. Okay. Now let's go down. That was page 2. You go down to page 3, okay? And we're going to do the same thing, all right? We're going to hit price. This is the boring work. This is the nitty gritty work right here. Of course, a lot of y'all seen a lot of this like Safe Moon and I don't know what this is right here, but it looks like it has a good market cap. This might be I'm not going to say this is a gem, but this could be something right here that y'all look on. Me, myself, I've been trying to cut back on meme coins. Look at this right here, y'all. This is a metaverse coin right here. This is Starlink. Okay, this is how I found Starlink. Searching for a lot of the metaverse coins. Look at this right here. This Starlink. Okay, I own some Starlink. So y'all found a lot of these gems doing this. Like I said, it's a lot of nitty gritty work. A lot of boring work, but this is how I found, you know, my Cardanos, my Doge coins of the world. Okay, this is how I found a lot of those projects, by doing the boring work. So if you guys got any time, you know, put in some of the boring work. All right, you can guys go page by page, but remember, do your research. Don't see the cheap coins and then go invest in all of them. Do some research. Read the white papers. Okay, like I say, a lot of us, we gotta get back used to just reading. You know, read. You know, do like I usually try to get in like an hour of this a day. Okay, or an hour or 2 of this a day. All right. So that's one of my strategies, y'all. Y'all already got my other strategy that was finding early projects with the launch pads. And yeah, this is what I have for y'all. I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, outie.